Hi guys, Michael from MyCaféSupplies again. We're here with Rita, who's a cafe coach in Melbourne. Beautiful day. Just going to talk about cafe food. Okay, in my cafe, we sell coffee, of course. Everyone sells coffee in their cafes. So you sort of get into it thinking, hey, coffee is going to be the main thing, but of course, you know, nothing sells coffee more than a bit of a bite to eat, and people come in for morning tea and lunch. We do lots of cakes in our cafe. What's your main thing that you sell, Rita?
Okay, Michael, that's a very interesting question you asked. I've been in the industry for 11 years, had 5-6 cafes. I've actually just done the 360 degrees. So my first cafe, the first cafe 11 years ago, was a 7-day business in the retail strip, so a lot of young families. So, you know, we had a kitchen, had a cook or chef, so everything according to menu. Obviously, coffee is important as well. So my challenge is that I don't know how to cook. Yep. Okay, so well, when I first started, I'm still not a very good cook, and but when I first started, I needed to focus on something that I can master. So I go, well, I wanted to move towards more coffee sales and move away from food. But then, look, in some areas, I'm sure a lot of cafes, you can't just sell coffee. It'll be a dream if you can just make the coffee, no food, and then that's the highest profit. So, but unfortunately, unless you're in a high traffic area, station, in most cafes, you know,
just takeaway coffees would be ideal, but it's not always like that.
It's not always. You need to sell food. That's what people want. Otherwise, you'll lose a lot of business. So. The first cafe is quite interesting, so I've learned a lot of lessons. I go, well, that was 11 years ago. After I sold my first cafe, I actually made a resolution. I go, I'm never going to have a 7-day business, have a kitchen ever again. Now, 10, 11 years later, the cafe, you know, we have a cafe downstairs and the consulting business at one building. I've been here close to 9 years. We started off an espresso bar, so focus on coffee. We do about 50 to 60% coffee drinks. Very small selection of the food. Most of the food I buy in. Yeah. And then.
So you usually have a supplier that delivers that to you fresh every day?
Yeah, we have a number of suppliers for food and cakes. But in the last couple of years, that, you know, the journey began. I go, all right, well, you know, I needed to push for more sales, and the only way to push for more sales is to offering more food. Yep. So the journey began. You know, I needed to do more learning. So that's when we hire a food consultant, a chef, to help us with the menu. So beginning with a very simple, you know, 8 item on the menu, and a part-time cook. Now this is 12 months into this journey, being introducing food and coffee. Now we have a full-time chef. We're actually trading 7 days, going against what I really wanted 11 years ago.
So this is something just new. You just started 7 days again.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's a journey. Look, what you need to do is probably what you feel comfortable and
work to your strengths.
Your strength, and also what will work in your location. Say, for example, look, we're in the location where Monday to Friday, 80% of our clientele are Monday to Friday business people.
Yes.
So they want something very quick and grab and go. They only got half an hour lunch, so they have the luxury to sit down for an hour, order off the menu, being delivered to them and eat. So we are offering a display fridge with lots of beautiful salads.
They can just grab it,
roll,
pay,
grab,
and go.
That's right. Yeah, grab it. 5-10 minutes, quick, and grab toast and go. What's interesting is that we've actually doubled our takings from this time last year by introducing more variety of the food. So food off
I
the menu.
have had a delicious chicken phyllo from downstairs, and that I thought it was made in the house.
No, well, it's a combination of, we do buy in some food still, and our chef making a lot of in-house salads and the food off the menu. Now we've got a quite extended lot of item on the menu.
Well, I wouldn't have known. That's the thing. I was sure that you had a chef who's cooked it all up, but you're moving towards having more of that, though, aren't you?
We adding more offering.
Yes.
So we find that our point of difference in our area is that quick grab and go, you still need to have that, but then there's a lot of people wanting eggs and bacon or curries.
I love breakfast.
Soup. Yeah, so we still do that. That's where we're adding the extra takings. Okay. And obviously in the suburb on the weekend we don't have any office people here. It's the people in the local area. So it's pretty much a full table service on the weekend. So it's a little bit different model on the weekend to weekdays. Okay. But it's a matter of just working out what your clientele wants, what your locations are, what's your point of difference. and then working along with some professionals. So
Okay.
yeah, I did have a journey of having quite a few cooks and chefs and trials, sacked a few. So again, just finding the right team,
Yes.
the right professional to do that, and then being able to help us to pushing for more sales. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, Rita.
That's all right, Michael. Thank you.